Hello to all the viewers of The Pioneer. We continue to bring you important developments on the world agenda. Recently, increasing security threats and internal unrest have been witnessing events that have deeply affected the stability of our country. These events not only create instant security vulnerabilities but also negatively affect social peace. Especially in big cities, security measures are being tightened more and more, creating a wave of unease among citizens. Ensuring security is, of course, one of the primary duties of the state. However, the extent to which the measures taken in this process affect social life and what changes they create in the daily lives of individuals should also be carefully examined. Recent events have led security forces to take more precautions, especially the developments in the capital have put the security service on high alert. The measures taken in the capital have not only been limited to this region, but have also spread to other major cities in the country. Citizens started to feel the increasing pressure of security forces more and more every day. On the one hand, this reinforces the sense of security, but on the other hand, it complicates the flow of daily life. Increased security measures have also led to an acceleration of partisan movements. Some of the recent incidents show how dangerous these movements have become. How the security forces will respond to this situation and how effective the measures taken will become clearer in the coming days. It's of utmost importance that the steps to be taken to ensure the security of citizens are planned in a way that also protects social peace. In this critical period that our country is going through, making strategic decisions and implementing them quickly will play a vital role in preventing future problems. Let us now take a closer look at these events in the capital and the underlying reasons for the increase in partisan mobilization. We will make a detailed assessment of the measures taken by the security forces and their impact on society. At the same time, we will look at how citizens have responded and how the events have affected their daily lives. Before we get to our report, here is a small reminder that the Pioneer team strives to bring you the latest developments in the Russia-Ukraine war. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss our daily reports and explanations. We also read all the comments you leave on our videos. Please continue to share your ideas about our content in the comments section. Tell us what content you would like to see on the Pioneer channel. And now, let's begin if you're ready. The Pioneer reports. The incident that took place in the past few days has caused a major alarm among security forces. The attack, which took place during the night hours, further heightened the tense atmosphere in the capital. The partisan who organized the attack overcame security measures and neutralized the target, located at a strategic point. After the incident, the security forces rushed to the area and launched a large-scale operation. However, the attacker managed to elude the security forces by obscuring his trace. The incident deeply affected not only the security forces but also the people living in the capital. The panic during the attack was reflected on the streets and caused great anxiety among the population. Partisans carried out the operation alone and in a highly planned manner. The detailed preparations made before the attack allowed the attacker to successfully hit his target. After the attack, extensive security measures were taken near the area and preparations were made for a possible second attack. However, these preparations have led to further unrest among the public. Such attacks, especially at night, undermine public confidence and reveal how organized partisan movements are. This incident also reveals the inadequacy of the measures taken by the security forces against partisan movements. It has once again become clear that partisans identify weak points in the state's security system and take advantage of these weaknesses. The operations carried out by the security forces after the attack failed to find any trace of the attacker. This situation has lowered the morale of the security services and at the same time increased the anxiety of the people living in the capital. Following the attack, security measures were tightened in the area where the incident took place. Extensive research and combing operations were launched, but no trace of the partisans was found. In any attempt to avoid public panic, the authorities refrained from making detailed statements about the attack. However, this stance revealed the seriousness of the incident and caused even more concern among the public. News of the attack spread rapidly, especially on social media, adding to the tense atmosphere in the capital. This incident is an important warning for the security services on what strategy they should follow in the coming days. The fact that partisan movements can be so effective also reveals the strategic weaknesses of the security forces. The measures to be taken in the aftermath of the incident show that security measures should be reconsidered not only in the capital, but also across the country. If the security forces develop a more effective strategy to combat partisan movements and implement it quickly, this could prevent similar incidents in the future. In the wake of the attack in the capital, the public's trust in the security forces has also been called into question, while the increase in such attacks at night not only undermines the public's faith in the security forces, it also calls for a reassessment of the state's security policies. It is of great importance for the authorities to follow a more transparent communication policy and inform the public about the measures taken in order to regain public trust. The Russian public is in deep fear and anxiety due to the recent increase in such attacks. Especially people living in big cities have started to have serious doubts about security. The frequency and impact of the attacks have a negative impact on people's daily lives, and social unrest is increasing day by day. People are becoming more cautious on the streets, avoiding crowded places, and hesitating to go out, especially at night. Such a climate of fear threatens not only the sense of security of individuals, but also the stability of the country as a whole. The inability of Russian intelligence to prevent these attacks is now openly discussed. Although the authorities try to assure the public that security measures are adequate and that the situation is under control, recent incidents reveal intelligence weaknesses. The failure of security forces and intelligence units to detect such attacks in advance points to serious flaws in the state's security mechanisms. While the number of people who are aware of this weakness is increasing day by day, trust in the security policies of the state is gradually decreasing. What do you think? How do you think Russian partisans move freely on Russian territory? What do you think about the inadequacy of Russian intelligence? How do you think such events in Russia affect the stability of the country? Can the Russian people take an anti-government position because of such events? Let us know in the comments. We read and care about your opinions.